Okay, yay! Welcome everybody. I'm so excited to be doing this with Erica today. Um, so, a couple of quick things. I'm going to read from my notes so I don't get off track. I tend to get distracted. No, just kidding. um, so I'm gonna be reading along here as we go. But this is really to welcome Erica and we're doing a Freedom Revolution event launch for her. So I'm really excited to kind of tell you guys what that is. My name is April, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. I am a certified health coach, and I am hugely passionate about educating people about nutrition because it's made such a difference in my life, and that's kind of why I'm here today. I have a story that you'll hear in a little bit. But we really are here in order to network with mission-driven people on a topic of health. And you've been invited by Erica. Hi, Sarah Lou.
Hi.
Because she respects and loves you and wants you to know what we're up to. This will be relaxed and fun. You won't have to buy anything or sign up for anything. We're just going to share some quick information and stories. We hope you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life needing to hear this message, so thanks for coming. Okay, to kick it off, I'd like to ask a question. Would you agree being healthy today can be challenging? Maybe a thumbs up if that's the case. If it's a thumbs down and you have it figured out, I want to talk to you. Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, yes, it can be challenging. We'd all love to look good and feel good and live long, healthy lives. And we know it's our job to try to make this happen, but unfortunately it can be complicated, unpleasant, and even confusing. That's where we come in. I'd like to introduce you to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Erica and I, along with thousands of others, are part of this unique community where together we're taking healthy back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. So it's really exciting. Okay, the goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to work alongside with people who want to better their health, meet them where they are, and empower positive changes along the way. And let me take you through the following 3 doorways that we use to inspire healthy living around the world. So first is free resources. I love that there's no pushy sales along with this. It's just life-changing free resources that we're going to give to you at your fingertips. The second is nutritional support. If you feel like you need nutritional support, we have an amazing whole food product line that might make sense for you. And then the third is the organization with a huge heart that makes this all possible. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is basically the first thing of those 3 doorways is the free resources. So the team at Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of fantastic resources for families to use. We have a cookbook of clean and easy recipes. And actually, they just released another one. So there's 2 free cookbooks on this site. There are short webinars on trending health topics, whether or not that's to eat wheat or not to eat wheat. Your healthy gut. How recently there was something released on body care products, because we get a lot of toxins through body care products. So that's the most recent webinar, which is really exciting and is awesome. The other thing that we have is a home fitness series. So it's really difficult sometimes to get the exercise that we need to combat our daily stress and other, just maybe poor food choices and things like that. So exercise is super important. And through this site, there's a whole library of great exercises you can do anywhere and a series that you can follow along with. So I'm really excited about that. We also have a Start Strong program that's designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a positive body image and good nutritional habits. So this is really great because they really are touching the next generation. And you may want to look at these resources. So Erica will send this to you after we are done with this webinar. Okay, and now the next one I want to talk about is the nutritional support. So let's talk about nutrition for a second. Good nutrition is the foundation to good health, and we all know that. We need to flood our body with the most important foods that we could ever eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. They're not just good for you, they're absolutely critical. And nutrition is confusing. People will argue like meat, no meat. Grains, no grains, nuts, no nuts. But the one thing that no one argues with is eating enough fruits and vegetables, right? So I like to keep that simple. And we're supposed to be eating a wide variety of that, 9 to 13 servings every day, but almost nobody does. And I'd love to challenge you guys to kind of think back over the last couple of days and think about how many fruits and vegetables and berries that you consumed. And did anyone get 9 to 13? Okay. Yeah, almost no one does. I know I should, and I still don't. It's even the best eaters need help, and that's why we're so thankful for the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus. The Juice Plus products are an awesome array of products, and the first product that I am totally in love with is the nutrition from 30 different vine-ripened whole foods. They come in this capsule form or chewables. It's non-GMO, NSF certified to be pure, so no pesticides or herbicides, molds, bacteria, any of that. And I love to call it a salad in a capsule. In fact, I'll show you kind of what it looks like. It's got this little tapioca capsule that you can literally pull apart and just put these little healthy sprinkles on your food if you want, or just swallow the capsule if that's the easiest. And it's important to understand that the process that these fruits and vegetables undergo in terms of making them encapsulated. So or put in chewable form. So first of all, the fruits and vegetables and berries are completely vine ripened. And that's a big deal because they remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. And unfortunately, most of the stuff that we're getting in the grocery store is typically picked before it's ripe. So it's missing a lot of nutrition. And then on top of that, it's typically trucked, shipped, stored on the shelves. So at best, I would say we're getting things a week old, maybe 2 weeks. And this is challenging because, for instance, a green bean loses all of its vitamin C within 24 hours of picking. So what we're getting from the produce aisles is not as developed as I wish it was. The fruits and vegetables that are used in Juice Plus are then ground up, which is better than simply juicing. So they use the entire food, including the peels, the leaves, and the seeds whenever nutritionally possible. So just another for instance, the leaves from broccoli have more anthocyanins, which is that compound that kills cancer, than the florets. But we only ever have access to the florets. So the broccoli leaves are where it's at. Broccoli sprouts even more so, just an FYI. And then the seeds, things like papaya seeds, they're incredibly, incredibly nutritious, powerful for our kidneys. They actually kill parasites. I mean, the list goes on of the amazing things that papaya seeds do, but not a lot of people are eating papaya seeds every day. So I love that there's so much more nutrition that's provided. In an orange, for example, 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. And I don't know about you, but I'm not eating orange peels very often. I will admit that I do sometimes because I know that little tidbit, but they're not very tasty. Okay. And then it's all slowly dried at low temperature, so it's still raw, which preserves all the live nutrients. And then it's put into the capsule or the chewable. So that's really exciting. And here's what I love about Juice Plus. As a health coach, this is important to me. It's actually scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most nutritionally researched nutritional product in the world over anything, like bar none. There's over 35 published studies. I think it's nearing 40 now. These are all peer-reviewed. They're double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized, and then published in prestigious peer-reviewed medical journals. It's also food. It's not a vitamin. So you'll see here that it just has a nutrition facts label, not a supplement facts label. So this is like what you would see on a bag of spinach. So for me, that's a big deal because the government considers this food. It's not taxed in states that don't tax food as well. There's no warning label. There's no childproof cap. Nothing. You could eat the whole bottle and it's just food. You might go to the bathroom a little bit more, but there's no toxin buildup that you would get like taking a multivitamin. And it's safe for people of all ages, pregnant, nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. Because of the NSF certification, even Olympic athletes can take this product, which is really exciting. The chocolate, we have a chocolate and vanilla drink powder that's whole food, gluten-free, whole protein. It's got all 9 amino acids, but it's vegan and gluten-free and dairy-free. This is a delicious shake. It can be a quick breakfast, post-workout recovery drink, or a healthy snack. It comes in chocolate or vanilla. And that's an additional 15 plants. So if you were doing the capsules plus the shakes, you'd be getting 45 plants in your diet every single day. And that's huge. Okay. And then the last one that I want to share with you is our Omega blend. We have an incredible Omega blend that actually we have 2 things that I'm going to share with you here. I'm skipping around. See, I need my notes. We have an incredible Omega blend. This is actually a bunch of oils. It's all essential fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. It's mostly omega-3. but the rest come along with it because it's from whole seeds and from algae. So this is actually where fish get omega-3s, is from algae. So we've kind of cut out the middle fish, they say. So no fish burps. This actually tastes delicious. It's like orange vanilla versus, something icky. The problem with fish oil is typically it's very toxic. It's very difficult to cold press fish and to put it into the gel caps without overheating it. And so they're finding not only is it toxic in terms of the oils, but then things like plastics and metals get into them as well. So this is an awesome plant-based option for omega-3s. And then I'll share my screen for a second because I love this next product that we have. I love that Juice Plus has a huge heart for getting more nutrition to people. So if a nutritional supplements don't make sense to you, or you really want to grow it yourself, we have an incredible option through the Tower Garden. And this is my Tower Garden. I actually grew this in Las Vegas, where it's very difficult to grow anything because it's so arid. And it actually uses 90% less water and 90% less space. It's got all the water and the ionic earth minerals are stored in the bottom, and it has a little pump that rains down on the roots. So it's just an incredible product to really grow your own, and really nutrition right there into your smoothie or into your salad, not losing anything on the transport. Okay. So first I want to share my story, and then I'm going to ask Erica to share hers. So I learned about Juice Plus actually almost 13 years ago now. It was when my son was 1 and he was showing early signs of autism. I was really concerned, and I flew him to a specialist. She had her PhD in biochemistry, she had her MD, and she had her naturopathic degree. So with 3 doctorates, I knew I was in good hands. And she really started teaching me about whole foods. I felt like I did a pretty good job, but we certainly weren't getting the amount of fruits and vegetables that we needed every day. And so she introduced us to this product, and she was very impressed with the research and had seen incredible results in her practice. So we started right away. I joined as well. I started taking Juice Plus too because I knew I wasn't getting what I needed. And within a few months, he started making eye contact again. He started reaching for foods he never would have touched. And it was just like a light switch went back on in my baby. And it was such an amazing, it got me excited. I was like, okay, if nutrition can do this, what else can it do? For me, it cleared up my skin. I had some acne issues, adult acne issues. I was on 2 medications for migraines at the time, and I haven't had a migraine in almost 13 years, which is such a blessing. And the list goes on. There's so much more that I could share, but I want to, in the interest of time, keep it short. But I want to turn it over to Erica to share her story and why she's here today.
Thank you, April. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just so filled with gratitude for meeting April and discovering Juice Plus. And I've, only been on it since, for the last few months. And already I can tell a huge difference. The thing that drew me to it is knowing that, like April talked about, we have a lack of nutrients in the produce that we're eating. And so I have a friend who is a produce rep to high-end restaurants and whatnot. And he told me before I even met April that, they deliver direct. And he said, by the time you get stuff in the stores, it's already a week late week old. And so anyways, just the lack of nutrients, the variety, like you said, there's no way for the cost of what I spend to get the variety, I'd spend way more. I've been on and off supplements over the years, and because I trust them and then I don't trust them. And, then I hear they're pulling like good name brand stuff off the shelf, and so knowing, the research and everything that's behind this and that it's pure and good, I firsthand have experienced already, I've struggled with sugar cravings and things like that, and having the blood spikes and stuff throughout the day. And already, I'm not experiencing that anymore. I feel more even keel. I have limited stress and anxiety. when that 3 o'clock time in the day rolls around, I'm not thinking about reaching for sugar or something that is unhealthy. I feel like it's changed something in me. and I can't really explain it except, that this is really the, biggest change besides meditation that I've added recently. And the other thing is I've always like you or like April, I've always struggled with, or in my past and growing up and even as an adult, I've had adult acne and I've had skin and hair issues, and my skin's cleared up, my hair's grown. I've had a lot of head injuries, and then we have dementia in our family. So I'm really because I spent like the first half of my life kind of doing self-destructive things. Now I really want to preserve my body, and because it's the only thing I really have that I can, protect. And so for me, it's all about prevention, and oral health I know is so important. And I feel like my gums have gotten healthier, it's just, I feel like I sleep better. My moods are, more even. I've always kind of had trouble focusing and concentrating, and I feel like that's better, so it's just overall, I'm just, words can't describe except that I feel better. And I love what the company stands for. And it's such a great community of like-minded people. And
yeah.
So
I love that you talk about prevention too, because that's something that's really difficult to explain to people, that we just don't feel that. We don't feel getting sick often until it's too late. And then we also don't feel prevention as we're getting healthier. We don't go to the salad thinking, I'm going to feel great after the salad. We go because we eat the salad because it's, healthy for us. So and we'll be able to, along with the free resources, we'll send an awesome site that you could actually dig into a lot of the research. It's phenomenal. Things like reduced oxidative stress by 75%, protected DNA. We have that dental health study where it shows higher and tighter attachment of the gums to the teeth. I have a dentist that shares Juice Plus because they were so impressed with that. So there's just awesome. I mean, we could go for days into that, but
and you mentioned about the sick thing, like when everybody was getting the flu and getting sick and getting flu shot. I have a girlfriend that got a flu shot after she got sick, and then she got sick again. I'm like, what are you doing? I haven't got sick at all. And so
that's definitely been our result as well, where we just, maybe we call it the Juice Plus cold, where we feel sick for maybe 6 hours and then it's gone. That too. I'd love to share a little bit about the Freedom Revolution. So it's the business behind our community. The main mission of Juice Plus community is to bring freedom through improved health. And it's important to know that 80% of the people that take Juice Plus are just happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. So this is really just a mission-driven company. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with the Juice Plus business opportunity, and we're paid a lot. We're paid to do a lot of good. And as you listen to these stories, perhaps you might think of somebody that might need this in your life. And maybe they just need to hear what's possible. So first, let's address 2 common questions about the Juice Plus company. First, how does it work? The business is open to anyone 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's only $50 a year to own. It's an online office and a personal website that you can run from any device. Like most of my work happens on this, anywhere I am. You can earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth. The company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus, deliver and bill and collect from customers. They pay us by direct deposit monthly, so there's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus we ever touch is our own, and all commission levels are permanent, no quotas or minimums, which is awesome. So this is really true freedom to choose your own individual pace. We have a lot of people that are just, family plan users, and then other people that really have a mission around this. So there is no glass ceiling on income. There are no territorial restrictions, and Juice Plus is in over 20 countries. So I get paid to work with the 7 countries that my Juice Plus franchise is in, and I love to travel. So that's definitely a fun option for anyone else out there that likes to travel too. So the other thing is what's so great about the Juice Plus company. What I love is that it's actually formed over 50 years ago by President and founder Jay Martin, who's still at the helm today. It's privately held and debt-free, and it's a multi-billion-dollar company. So if this is something that you're, looking to build a future with, it's a stable choice versus, other companies that kind of come and go. What I also love is this is a very unique business model. We do get compared to network marketing a lot, though it is not. It's actually an individual franchise, and it has a family benefits package. So at the top positions, you get full medical, dental, vision, disability, life insurance, long-term care coverage, chiropractic, acupuncture, prescription drug coverage, which hopefully no one needs that at being super healthy. We get college assistance for up to 5 members of our household, holiday bonus, and a monthly expense allowance. And that's for every country you do business in as well. So that's really exciting. This business can produce short-term cash solutions or long-term wealth building and retirement strategies. And oh, by the way, not only does Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but healthy giving as well. They've impacted over 1 million families so far with the Juice Plus Children's Health Study, where kids between the ages of 4 and 18 and even full-time undergraduate college students can get Juice Plus for free. So it's an incredible, incredible program. They are the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon. Just an example, just 1 year they raised $10 million with that. They're also highly involved with the Boys and Girls Club and Volunteers of America. They gift Tower Gardens to every Boys and Girls Club across America, which is really exciting because when kids grow it, they'll taste it, they'll try it. Some kids don't even know what a cucumber is in certain areas in inner cities. So this is a really exciting program. And they are working to provide millions of meals with the Volunteers of America across the country. So let us know afterwards if you'd like to hear more details about how they're making a difference in these places. And then I want to share my business story with really quick, and Erica's going to share why she's doing this as well. So I actually got started, like I said, because the doctor recommended it to us, and we took it as customers for 4 years. We just really loved it and made so many different changes. My husband had really bad arthritis. He does rescue work, so he's constantly beating himself up. And he had really bad arthritis, so much so he'd have to pop his wrist to go back to sleep at night. And after a year on Juice Plus, that was gone. It was such a gift. He's like out running and swimming, kids half his age, so it's really exciting there. But we didn't quite get the whole business model at first. And I actually had a very patient friend who was very patient with me. And she kept saying, okay, you're referring all of your friends to me. I really need you to just maybe take a look at what we do because I think you'd really be a fit. And so actually I finally did because an incredible doctor was speaking at the conference and I really just wanted to go and hear this doctor speak. So I went to the conference and my eyes were opened that how much amazing work this company does for kids and across all walks of life. And also I just, again, I saw the care and the thought that they put behind making this product and then also what they do in terms of helping people be financially free. So we jumped on board, and I'm happy to say 7 years later that we have so many choices that we didn't have at the time. We weren't struggling financially, but we weren't dreaming either. We were just, making ends meet and happy at that. But today, I am so grateful that I actually get to retire my husband from the military here in a couple months, and he doesn't have to work, and we get to travel and be wherever we want to be. Because of this opportunity. So it's been such a blessing to me. And I know that it's been such a blessing to other people in my life as well in terms of the business. I have a dear friend who is actually a Cirque du Soleil member and her husband is as well. And so now they're looking at this as their future versus, your body can only take you so far. So I love that this gives families choices. And I'd love to hear from you, Erica, why you jumped on board.
Okay. Thanks, April. Well, it just made sense to me. And I'm all about like sharing, what resonates with me and what I think is good. And I was really impressed with the company's history and all the research that goes behind the product and everything that, it just seemed like with the low cost and no overhead and knowing, Cody wants to say hi. She hasn't tried Juice Plus yet, but she's feeling the benefits. Anyway, I previously, pretty recently, I was an Amazon seller, and it's not that I had overhead and stuff, but I had all this expense up front. And so originally I just signed up to pay for my own product, but the more I'm in it and the better I feel, the more passionate I am about that. I want to share this more with people and make a difference in people's lives. And it really goes along with my yoga path and being healthy and whole. And I love what they're doing with the kids, and getting the kids who are not expected to outlive us like they should, get them healthier. And then of course I love the travel benefits and all the other stuff that comes along with it. So awesome. It's just, like I said, community is really important. And so, yeah.
You've been such an awesome addition to our community. We're so grateful to have you. And, it's been a blast so far. Okay, so to wrap up, thank you again for joining us. We're excited to network with two types of people who are ready to take the next step in their health, whether that's just checking out the free resources. It's a treasure trove. So Erica will be sending that to you right after this. Or making life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs about $2 to $3 a day, depending on what you order, and kids get it for free. It's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition in your busy body and busy families. And then the second type of person is anyone really wanting to earn stable residual income or to expand their options while making a difference. The Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care over daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig that maybe will help them pay for school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so that there's more than enough money to enjoy life and give to future generations. And this all takes place using a simple system that's positive, fun, in a positive, fun community we like to call our Juice Plus family. And maybe you can ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of someone, you would love to invite them to an event like this, whether it's on Zoom or watching the recording. And after we're done, Erica, like I said, we'll send you that Healthy Living Revolution website link, and we'll touch base. So thank you so much, Erica, for putting this together. Any final thoughts for your friends here?
Final thoughts. No, I just, enjoy your day. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I love a good challenge. And I'd love to know what, I'm always up for any kind of, constructive criticism or any kind of challenging questions, No question is a stupid question either. So
yeah, I had a lot of questions for sure.
Yeah.
So I love questions too. I'm here as well.
Yeah, because
I stopped the recording, so we could do some question and answer after I stop the recording if you want.